Welcome to video 10, I believe, or video 8. And this week's topic is about I'm stuck. And what does that mean? It means for those of you that want to become an entrepreneur, want to run a mile a day, want to start getting a little healthier. Well, this week's topic, I want to give you guys some idea of how to not get stuck. So most people would say, "Hey, I'm stuck because I don't know what to do. I don't know where to even start, but I want to become healthy or I want to become successful and I want to start my own business. So where do I start?" Well, here are some ideas that I'm going to quickly go over to or give you, because this week is just a really short video and I want to make sure that you guys get all the content as much as possible. So my first idea is to read books. You may never know where your next idea is going to come from. Books can motivate you, it can spark ideas, it can give a new understanding of how certain things work, as well as, what's good for me, what are my next health benefits that are included in, eating healthy. So for example, some books I actually do have, I have many books, but some of the books I do have is, This Is Your Do-Over, or even 13 Things That Mentally Strong People Do, or even How to Get Rich. So I typically, focus on one idea and then I build on to another. So for example, I wanted to get really motivated and, I wanted to get inspired. So I picked up motivational books. And then the next thing I moved on to was health books. So I'm slowly building myself into reading healthy books and how to become healthy. Secondly, if you don't want to read books and you just say, "Oh man, I'm just so busy, I don't have time for that," well, you can pick up an audiobook. You could, while you're driving or while you're going to the gym, you could pick up an audiobook and even listen to those. And make sure you take notes. I know you're just like, "Oh, I'll remember everything." No, you won't. And the reason why is because you get busy, you just plug in and your ears just get used to that noise, and to a certain point it becomes a white noise. And by you taking notes, you retain and obtain that information a lot quicker. And you can pick up a class, and you don't, for example, "Oh, I don't know how to start a social media marketing agency business," or "I don't know how to be an affiliate." Well, you could pick up a class on Udemy. There are hundreds and thousands of courses on Udemy, and it teaches you how to become an affiliate marketer or how to become a social media marketing agency business. Or even if you want to become a scripter or a programmer, you can pick up a Coursera. It's www.coursera.com, and you're able to pick up, coding courses or even become an accountant. I remember, hundreds and thousands of courses are available on Udemy, and you can search any topic available on there. And for those who want to be fit, you start with one, and you just build on top of one thing and on top of another on top of another. For example, I would highly suggest, start drinking 1 8-ounce glass of water every morning when you wake up. And then you work your way up and you say, "Hey, maybe in a week from now, I'm going to start with 1 glass of water and I'll put a 1-ounce shot of apple cider vinegar in it." And then you say, "Okay, I'm feeling brave enough and to the point where I can walk 15 minutes a day." And then, a month goes by. You're like, "Oh man, this 15-minute walk is just too easy for me." So you work your way into things. So you work your way into running a mile. So you start off with running a quarter of a mile, and then 2 weeks later you say, "Oh man, I could do this. This is easy." So you build up your self-confidence, because when you strike in and you just go all the way in, your first time, you just burn yourself out just because you're just not used to the program that you're trying to adjust to. So you walk, and then you sprint a quarter of a mile, and then 2 weeks down the road, you're able to run half a mile. And 2 weeks later, you're able to run a full mile. But you want to break yourself in, and you never, ever, ever try to go all out, your first month. For example, a few of my friends, they try to go back into the gym, and guess what? A month later, they get burnt out because they go 5-6 days a week. And I keep telling them, It's cool and it's really, really, it's inspiring that you want to go to the gym. I would highly recommend you starting like 2 days a week and then 3 days a week. And then a month later, you start going 4 to 5 days a week. And you just build yourself up into a routine. You could always pick up a teacher as well if you want new ideas. Pick up a life coach or pick up a personal trainer. And remember, no idea is stupid. And any idea that you come up with, just feel free to write it down in your iPhone, to write it down on a piece of paper because, 5-10 minutes down the road, you may forget what you thought about 10 minutes ago. So I highly recommend just starting small and just build your way up. I hope you have a great week and happy Sunday. Thanks, guys.